Hey, what's up, everybody, man? It's Dion again, coming with another weekly lupus motivation for all my lupus warriors. Just want to say, thank you for all the, the input, all the responses, all the positive feedback that I've been getting since I've been, doing these videos. And I think it's important, that that we continue to just learn and grow and educate each other and encourage. So that's the main reason why, I try to come up here weekly and give some type of encouragement. So I'm going to hop right into today's topic. Over the weekend, I spoke with two people, and they basically were saying, they looked at me and they say, D, how come you always so happy? How do you deal with, with being happy and not letting the lupus, get you down mentally? And it was actually a great question because I think your mental state, your whole mindset is very important, how you deal with lupus, and your mindset determines a lot of how lupus affects you. I didn't even understand how much my mindset affected my lupus. When I first got diagnosed with lupus, I didn't say anything for almost 2 years. So mentally, I was tearing myself up, wearing myself down. My whole mental mindset behind it was so negative because I was scared. I didn't know what lupus was. I didn't know a lot of people that had it, especially when it came to men. So I shied away from it. I shied away from trying to educate myself on it. And then I didn't want to tell people. So mentally, I was all clogged up. I was just all clogged. So I had to get over that. I had to get over that. Like, I learned to embrace it. And the thing about it is, I'm not scared of lupus. I'm really, really not, because I understand that this is something that I have. This is something that I have to deal with. But so I really can't control that, because that was some, what I'm saying? Like, I can't control that. But what I can control is how I keep myself healthy, how I get better. I can control how I keep lupus from getting worse. And the reason I can say that is because I can look at myself then and I can look at myself now, and this is two different emotional stages. So I can look now and I can be happy and I can be glad and I can feel good. Say, yeah, I have lupus. It's cool. Like, fine. Look, I'm still able to do everything that I was doing before I even found out about it. I probably had lupus 2 or 3 years before I even got diagnosed, before I even knew. So I was still doing the same things then, just like I'm doing now. It's just I have to put a time frame on it. I have to limit or not go as long, not go as hard. All right? I play drums every day. That's my life. That's what I do. I've been playing drums since I was a little kid. I love it. Drums is my safe haven. That's what I'm saying. Like lupus can get you mentally. So me playing drums, guess what? It keeps me thinking about me having lupus. The drums is my safe haven. I don't think about nothing when I get on that drum set. I don't think about my lupus, any type of issues, any type of problems I'm having. You have to find an outlet. You have to find an outlet. It can be singing, writing, shopping, whatever. Whatever you do, that's your outlet that keeps you from just sitting home or sitting in a mental stage to where you just sit here thinking about lupus. That's what you have to do. I'm able to smile. People say, man, how do you smile? How do you still do what you do and you have lupus? I'm able to do that because I had to learn how to balance. I had to learn how to balance lupus. I had to learn how to balance between, rest, doing this, doing that, doing way too much. I had to learn how to balance. So when I understood my balance, then I understood how I can make lupus work for me and me not work for actually lupus. It's so important that you understand your body, understand your do's and your don'ts, understand your limits. Just like I did video last week. You have to understand your limits. When you have lupus, you got to know your limits. So if you look at that video, I'll definitely explain. It tells you all that. Know your limits. So when you know your limits, you know what you can do and what you can't do. So, you know, I tell people all the time, man, I got people around me that really love me. Like, I had to retweak my whole circle from, I'm just giving an example. I went from 100 friends down to 15. So I used to have a huge circle of everybody, but then I had to let that circle go, because I had to separate people that liked me and loved me. Like and love is two different things. I'm going to say it again. Like and love is two different things. You can be around people that like you. That's cool. But you have to be around people that really love you to deal with you having lupus. Look, the funny thing about it, people that love me, they understand I have lupus. People that like me don't. The people that love me understand that lupus is something that they can't see externally. Lupus is something that they may not know, but they love me enough to understand that when I'm ready to lay down, and when I'm tired, or when I get to the point to where I can't do no more, they understand that. People that like me don't. So know the difference between like and love, because you have to be around people that really love you. That's my whole point. When you're around people that love you and know you have lupus and they really love you, they will understand. I probably got people that like me. I do. I got people that like me. I can say that. But it's only a handful that I can say that love me, because they understand. I have family members. Love all my family to death. Okay? But a lot of them don't understand what I go through on a daily basis. They don't. They don't. I'm not expecting them to understand. But it's certain ones in my family that love me so much and got that genuine, like deep, just over the top love for me, that they understand. Not saying that the other family members don't love me, but it's a whole different type of love when you got someone that understands what you deal with when you have lupus. It's so important that you be around people that really love you. Really love you. Love you to the point to where if y'all out, y'all having a good time, you know, just hanging out, and the second you get that bad feeling, you got to go lay down, they won't get mad. They won't frown their face up. They won't talk about you behind your back. That's the type of love that you have to be around, because they love you enough to understand what your body go through, although they don't see it. Nobody's going to see it. Nobody can't tell. No, look, nobody, the way I am now, like me sitting here now, nobody can see that my body is tore on the inside. I go to the store, I go to the mall, I go out, I go play drums, I do it all. If I didn't wear the hashtag Beat Lupus shirts and hoodies and stuff, they wouldn't know I had lupus, because I carry myself the same exact way like any other normal person do. So my point is, how can someone see me on the inside without knowing my outside? Only reason people probably know I have lupus is because I wear these hoodies. That's it. If I didn't wear it, then guess what? They wouldn't even say anything to me. Half people wouldn't even know. So put yourself around people that really love you enough to understand that when you can't do like a normal person can, they won't trip on you. Your love circle means so much when you have lupus. Your love circle means so much when you have lupus because they have to understand as much as you do how you feel. See, the only reason I'm confident that I can say what I can say now and I can stand by is because I had to change my love circle. When I changed my love circle, that made so much of a difference. And it's to the point now where I already know who to put in my circle. Like anybody that's trying to get in my circle, that's gonna make my health worse, make me stress, make me that's down talking me. Because you can't, when you got lupus, man, all that stuff affects you. I didn't even realize the little things that affects me when I had lupus. And I went over probably about 2 or 3 years not even knowing the little things that was affecting me until I read up on it, educated myself. Doctor visits, seeing my test results, how when I changed my circle, when I changed all the stress that I had in my life, the things that I had that were stressing me out, when that changed, how my doctor's reports gotten better. Because that comes with the circle of people that surround you. I can't control that I have lupus, but I can control the things that makes my lupus better. Stress, eating right, just everything, resting. All that comes with your circle. So understand, each day is going to be different when you have lupus. Each day is going to be different. You would not, I've had lupus for over almost 10 years now. Every day when I wake up, I cannot tell you how I'm going to feel. Every day when I wake up, I don't even know how I'm going to feel. I can start off good, and then as soon as I get dressed, get ready to walk out the door, I don't feel like doing anything. So I can't tell you how you feel every day. But I can tell you that every day you have to wake up with a mindset that I'm not going to let nobody make my health or my mental situation worse when it comes with dealing with this lupus. Like, I'm determined. Like, I know for a fact, each day you see me, each day when I wake up, I'm trying to be positive every single day, even on my bad days. On my bad days, I don't feel good, but guess what? I'm gonna just let it rock, because tomorrow gonna be better. I have my good days, I have my bad days. I normally do this video on Monday, but I was so tired yesterday, I ain't even get a chance to do it. Because Monday night, it wasn't a bad day, but you know, halfway through the day Monday, I was like, man, I was done. So you got good days and bad days. You got to understand that. People don't understand that. You got to look at your circle. You got to change that immediate circle. So, in closing, just understand, don't let people around you affect your mental status. Have a circle of love. Have people that you can put yourself around that's going to make you happy. Always have people around you that's going to make you happy. Because when you have lupus, you need to be around people that's going to be positive and going to understand you. All right.